less than 2 to 3 hours away from Europe's most important centers. Air transport has developed rapidly. Mother Teresa International Airport serves over 20 Albanian and foreign airline companies, some flying to and from Tirana 4 times per day. The new terminal, which will be completed soon, will increase airport processing capacity to 1.5 million passengers per year, compared to the current flow of around 500,000. Albania also has a number of small airports, which could be adapted for domestic air travel in the context of elite tourism. The Land of Eagles has been seriously committed to rebuilding its road infrastructure and constructing major axes that will integrate it into the regional and European transportation networks. Investment in the construction and reconstruction of north-south and east-west roads, including the Durrës-Kukës-Prishtina Road, the 8th Corridor, many tourist roads, cross-border roads, the seaports of Durrës, Vlora, Shenzhen, Saranda, and others will give a further impetus to the development of transportation standards and will ensure that they meet European levels. The ports of Durrës and Vlora will soon be among the most important ports in the Balkans and entry ports for the 8th Corridor. Albania is building a functional market economy with stable dynamics so that it can cope with the demands and competition of regional and European markets. Albania's gross domestic product has grown steadily, mainly through the contribution of the private sector. The average annual growth of 5 to 6% is one of the fastest in the region. The inflation rate has been curbed to 2 to 3%, and public debt has been kept under 4%. These figures speak for themselves. Construction is the most dynamic sector of the economy. Its current share of the GDP is 10%, with a growing trend. Albanian developers and construction companies have changed the face of the country, which many call New Albania. This business sector is one of the most stable and serious ones, ready for partnership in the international market. There are 15 private banks operating in Albania, with local branches in all major cities. They provide a full range of standard services and are increasingly supporting the development of business. Prestigious names from the financial markets of the USA, Italy, Austria, Germany, and Greece operate in Albania, providing their services to domestic and international clients and investors. 2 out of 3 Albanians use their mobile phones as a main medium. Thanks to Alb Telecom and a big number of private internet service providers, internet access is spreading rapidly, reaching every home. Big business companies have obtained modern communication technologies, and there are many young Albanians that are gifted programmers and engineers. Communication technologies are the flavor of the day in Albania. This has enhanced communication standards significantly, and Albanian supply has increased to meet the market demand. Albania is open to foreign investment. It offers safety and assurance. The signing of the Stabilization and Association Agreement with the Council of Europe and the tangible progress toward NATO membership are the best evidence for this. Albanian legislation on business and investment protection has been developed in cooperation with Albania's international partners. This legislation has adopted the most advanced European standards and has been hailed by many successful investors in Albania. Albania has signed agreements with the World Trade Organization and FTAs with most of the countries in the region. The incumbent government has a clear strategy for attracting foreign investment. The Albania €1 initiative is the latest movement in this respect. It consists of a package of legislation measures and financial, fiscal, and administrative initiatives aiming at facilitating successful business startups and the operation of foreign companies. The law on investment is part of this package. It will provide a new legal situation which will be of more interest for investors. Albania enjoys a good tradition and optimal conditions for the agro-processing industry. This sector is growing rapidly and provides opportunities for investment. In the last few years, the volume of processed agricultural products for export has increased by 5%. The private sector has shown examples of successful investments that meet domestic demand while also exporting. Joint ventures in the garment, shoe, and leather industry are good examples of successful investment in Albania, contributing to generating new jobs, training the labor force, and increasing exports. They have created a new atmosphere in the economy. Medicinal plant processing and marketing has been one of the steadiest exporting businesses for a long time. Oil production and processing is one of the most important aspects of the Albanian economy. In the Pathos Marine's oil field alone, there is an estimated reserve of about 185 million barrels. Data indicate potential oil sources in other regions of Albania as well, besides the western lowland. The implementation of the AMBO project along the 8th corridor will generate investment interest in storing and processing oil in the country. The clear and strong perspective of development for the oil industry has already attracted the interest of serious foreign and domestic investors, and the first concession agreements have already begun to be implemented. Strategic privatizations are an effective way of attracting foreign investors. Previous privatizations have met with success and with mutual advantages. In its priority list, the government has included the fast privatization of a number of big government-owned companies in the energy, insurance, oil, mining, telephone, and other sectors. Unlike other investment opportunities, large privatization cases are once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. The natural demographic western shift has opened up investment oases in the east of Albania. Albinvest has a clear strategy and works aggressively to both promote investments in Albania and provide contemporary assistance for potential investments that are about to happen. Albania is a European country full of positive and pleasant surprises. Come to Albania and you'll find Mediterranean beauty, people who want to develop their country, a warm hospitality, natural riches, and above all, long-lasting gratitude.